Hi, it's the Lipstick Gal. Thank you so much for watching today. I wanted to try on some new makeup that I recently received from Sydney Grace. It's from their Christmas in July sale. I was so looking forward to this sale, and I purchased way more, and I spent way more than I have in months. But I told myself that it was okay because it's my favorite eyeshadow brand, and it's definitely a way for me to discover more about the makeup that they make in general. So I've got a variety of things. I'll probably do several Sydney Grace videos after because there's too much to use all in one. But thanks for watching today. Thank you for being subscribed. And their recent Christmas in July sale, there was one thing that I definitely wanted to get, and that was their mystery bag. They had 3 different mystery bags. They had a colorful, they had a cool, and they had a warm. And I got their warm. And what's great is that they do 2 different types of bags. So they do a light and a deep. And I was grateful because I'm always worried that if they're trying to find a range of shades that are going to work for majority of people, there's going to be a lot in there if it's just like warm, cool, and colorful that are going to be too intense for my taste and probably also my fair skin tone. And I love that they have a light and that they have a deep, so it makes sure that the people on the other end of the spectrum also don't have like, oh, this is too ashy, oh, this is too fair, this is, it really works great. So I did get it comes with a super cute, amazing little makeup bag. Mine is still slightly collapsed from having been in a box during shipment, but I like it. It's got a cute little gold circle pull on it, and it's very nicely made. It's lined in black on the inside. And in the mystery bag, there were 5 eyeshadows, a blush, a loose highlight, and a loose glitter. I don't know. I have concerns about glitter. Just me and glitter, we don't always get along, but we'll see where we end up. Out of the 5 shadows, there are 2, I think, pressed pigments, and there are 3 mattes. This one here is called Picking Peaches. This one here is Southern Flame. This one's called Peach Fuzz. This is a pressed pigment in Blushing Peach. And this one here is in Peach Harvest. So these last 2 shades, the metallic ones, are their pressed pigments. And then the blush that comes out of this is called Belle of Georgia. I love that it's all a peach kind of theme. Sweet Peaches is the highlight, and Elegant Lady is the glitter. I'm worried about the glitter. I'm going to start by taking the lightest of the mattes and putting that in the crease. I was playing with the glitter beforehand, just seeing what it was like. I found glitter all over my face. I had to use a piece of tape to like lift the glitter up, and I still have like a little chunk of it like right in here. I'm like, yep, this is what happens. I am kind of surprised that I purchased as much as I did. I told myself one of the things that I wanted to stop doing was stop buying shadow singles. And I told myself, with the exception of Sydney Grace, because I knew their Christmas in July sale was coming up, and I find that out of all of my shadow singles, Sydney Grace is the one that I use the most. And so I think it would be wise for me to, continue buying palettes that are pre-made from other companies, but to skip the ColourPop shadow singles unless there's a particular shade that I really like. Just because I have like probably over 50 ColourPop shadows and I don't use them. I probably have a good 40 Makeup Geek singles that I don't use. I know I have at least 14 Anastasia Beverly Hills singles, and it's just a shame. And I don't want to continue buying things I don't think I'm going to use, but I do use my Sydney Grace singles and a lot, and I think a lot of that is just their formula is so good. Oh, this is such a pretty shade, and it blends beautifully. All right, I'm going to go into this next darker peachy shade here. If you really like a pigmented shadow, these are really great and very pigmented, and I think despite the high pigmentation, I don't find them difficult to blend. And I am not a makeup artist. I am not, I'm just your friendly neighborhood makeup lover. And I'm always worried that I get in too deep when I get in with really bright colors. And I was a little bit worried when I saw this more kind of orangey tone, but I really like it. So I'm going to use a slightly smaller brush and pick up that brown and just kind of keep it low right here. Weather had been so nice where I live in the state of Washington, and after coming back from my surgery in Seattle, it just like instantly was like, and we're in the high 90s. And I know that that's probably par for the course for a lot of people, but it had been unseasonably cool and I was really enjoying it. Summer is not my favorite season. Ooh, I really like this combo. I prefer using my finger with the pressed pigments. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. I'm just gonna lightly lay this over some of the brown, and I'm gonna take it a little higher than I normally would so that I don't get as much transfer, but I'm gonna have to blend that. I'm gonna go in with that lighter peachy pigment on the front half of the lid. And then I'm gonna use kind of a combo of these two kind of tapped together to blend it. Oh, so pretty. So I'm gonna go back to this. I feel like I need to blend the crease just a little bit. I'm gonna use some of that light peachy matte shade to do that. I'm gonna start with that warmy peach shade and I'm gonna lightly buff it just below the eye and then go in with a matte brown. So I'm gonna hit this blush in Belle of Georgia. It's very pale. I normally wear something slightly more pigmented than this. Oh, it's very pretty. Maybe I misjudged it by what it looked like in the pan. It's beautiful. I am going to throw this on. This is Sweet Peach Highlight. Oh, it's pretty. It's a little darker than I normally wear, but we'll figure it out. It's really pretty. It's coming across a peachy gold. It looks so much darker. Maybe it's one of those that when you buff it in, it has a slightly more transformative look on the skin. It's a little deep for my skin tone. I got a little mascara down here. While I'm waiting for it to dry, I'm going to take just a little bit of this highlight, this loose highlight, and see if I can really highlight this inner corner. It's kind of darker than I expected it to be. The last thing I wanted to put on today was this. This is one of the Sydney Grace lip creams in Bailey. I think this is more kind of a cool toned pink, but it's the only lip cream that I bought and I hadn't tried it. I think I would like this better color-wise if I had a liner down. I don't know if it's too late. Let me see if I can change the appearance a little bit with a liner. I think it's gonna have to come off. So time to put this back on, see what we think, if we like it better with the liner. I do like it better with a liner. I do feel like I would like this lip cream better if I was wearing it with a cool toned look and not something so peachy and warm. So I mixed a little bit of my favorite lipstick from Wayne Goss. It's in Zinnia in here just to warm it up just a little bit. It was a little cool for my taste, but I think it's really nice. It definitely has the feeling more of a very pigmented lip gloss, and it's a really pretty shade, but I feel like since it is a little more mauve-y, cool tone, kind of a cool pink leaning, I would like it better in a warmer shade or with a cooler eye look. But overall, let me tell you, I am very impressed with the contents. This was not part of the mystery bag, but this is the only thing that I tried today that I feel like is not perfect for my skin tone, because I feel like as I'm looking at it straight on, I can see like a slight darkness here, and then when it hits the light, it's very reflective. I think the formula is nice, and I like it a lot, and I like the way that it looks when it hits the light, but when it's not hitting the light, it, especially like right here on the bridge of my nose, it looks a little dark. But I'm also very heavy-handed with highlight. The one thing I did not try, and I'm just gonna say, the 45-year-old in me goes, that's more for my 12-year-old daughter, is this glitter. But I am gonna show it to you. It's really pretty. This one is called Elegant Lady. And I like that it has a little turnstile here so that you can, you know, dip it out or what have you. And I'm almost worried that if I stick my finger in it, I'm going to get glitter everywhere. So let me just see if I can show you in the cap. It's super pretty. Very pretty, very reflective, and now I'm going to live with glitter everywhere for weeks. I'm very pleased with the contents of this mystery bag. I would definitely get another mystery bag from Sydney Grace. The mystery bag itself was retailing for $25, or if you spent $55 one day, they would add it onto your cart for free. So I bought a whole bunch of eyeshadows, and half of these are from one day's purchase and half of these are from the others. But these are the new eyeshadows that I picked up. We'll do a video with these later. And one of the days I got the mystery bag, and I think that the shades that are in here, I mean, they're really pretty. And I'm going to probably keep these guys kind of, you know, these 5 grouped together because I think they make a really pretty eye look. And I always do better with limited number and shades I know that work together, and I think this is really pretty. I might incorporate like a lighter cream shade in here just for highlight for the arch of the brow, or a kind of vanilla-y shade, like a shimmery vanilla for the inner corner, because what's in here doesn't quite work for me, and I felt like this as an inner corner highlight was a little bit more dark and intense than I'm used to wearing. But I'm super happy, super delighted. I feel like the $25 mystery bag is a great price. You get a great bag. I think the bag is nice, and I think that the shadows, the blush, the highlight, and if you're into it, the glitter are really great. I'm not a glitter gal. I like pressed glitters, but these kind of intimidate me, and all I can think of is sharp pieces in my eyes. So I must skip it today. Thank you for watching. Let me know, did you pick anything up during the Christmas and July sale from Sydney Grace? What did you get? Are you a fan of Sydney Grace? Do you have a favorite product? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching today. Have an incredible day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.